Cool, come on. There you go. Hello guys, welcome back to the video. Today we're unboxing, setting up, and reviewing the Haunted Living Lowe's 2024 steering captain. Now this will be my first year using him. I got him early this year online. There's actually a couple, I have set this thing up before. There's a couple parts that I've actually never set up though. So we'll get to that. I did this without looking at the directions, so I never actually put up these pins, so I will. Oh, that's good. I ripped the wrong thing, I guess. Don't know how I managed to do that one. Anyways, you got 4 little screws, instructions, batteries. I'm not that worried about those. Yeah, that's annoying. I don't know how I managed to do that one. Open this Ziploc bag the wrong way, I guess. Okay, anyways. So steps, you got P. This might be kind of annoying. That's one con I have about this right there. I'll talk about that throughout. It's cape, I guess that's what you call it. His hat. The front of the base. He has a bigger base, so. Oh my. The back of the base with the supports. Really loud. Okay. The whole entire upper body with the arms, the whole entire clothes, I should say, with the arms already in. His head, which is vinyl, it feels like vinyl. Yeah, I think it's vinyl, so that's nice. Okay. Top part of the steering wheel with P already attached. I just left it attached, and I'll talk about why. Oh wait, sorry, that's the bottom. Yeah, that's the bottom part. There's even a logo, a label that says that. So here's the top part. I mean, yeah, top part with the Q connections. Okay. 2 leg poles. There's a Techie. It's actually now it's the most expensive animatronic I own, which I'm not happy about. That's the back of the steering wheel. The steering wheel turning mech and hip loop. Hip frame. Front of the steering wheel. Shoulders. Waterproof adapter. This animatronic is. I hear if it is waterproof. It's super. So it's one of those animatronics that's like so close to being waterproof, but it's not. Yeah, Techie animatronics. Sometimes they have an issue. This, the bottom part of the steering wheel of the steering wheel stand, and the top part, and the plastic removing pole thing that Techie animatronics come with. That's that. Now we'll get to the setup. So the first part of the setup, attaching A to B to A to B. This is just attaching the base. I'm gonna do this off camera. Alright. That took like a whole day. Glad I cut the camera. Anyways, next attach your C holes. Snap lock these in. Go ahead, do the same thing for the other side. Now, so you can stabilize the poles, remove this cotter pins and put them through those little loops right there. And put the cotter pins back on. Okay, now it's done. Take the pants from your clothes, they're all together, and just have the Velcro from the back go over the poles. Alright, I did mess up a step. I'll fix that real quick. But actually there's little holes in the back of the clothes, and you're supposed to put that all the way down and then attach the poles, the support poles. There you go, I got the pants right now. What is this? Oh, it's part of the hip loop. I see. Okay. Now take this piece, the wiener piece, and slide it over the snap locks. I'm gonna cut the camera because this is kind of hard to get. Okay. Now I know what part was this. This is E. So once it's attached E to E now. But first, hold it close up. There's a hole in the front, and that's where this part will go. Alright, put the hole closed backwards. So let's try that again. Alright, there's a hole top of his pants, bigger hole. That's where your cape hole will stick out of right there. So now, take your F piece. This is the T-cross with the control box. You see, actually it has the label Techie. Now, put the arms on, already built in. Attaching F to F. Now the arms are just like a little tiny wide. They're nothing crazy. But yeah, F to F. You can get to it. There it is. G to G. Okay, I'll look at the control box real quick. So, it's like so close to being waterproof. It's not. If you get covers for all this stuff, you'll be fine. You get the volume control, which I'm watching all the way up. The switch, which is waterproof, so human only, off and on. I'm gonna have it on. There, adapter screws in there. His adapter, unfortunately, is not long at all. I am not gonna run it down the back of his pants. Yeah, plug his adapter in. You can do this later too. I mean, you don't have to do it right now. I'm just showing you since I have a really nice view of the control box. And then just take a screw. It's screwed on now. You see, I'm trying to has an issue with strips. I think it's just mine, but yeah. So it don't screw on very well. So yeah. Yeah. Plug, the jack can go there, driving jack and speaker goes there. Now, go ahead and take the head. Wait. Yeah. So the head can go on now. Matching H to H. Yes, the shoulders are already attached. Just like that. While you're here, you can attach wire M to your control box and L to your control box. L's will make his head turn and the eyes slide up, and M will make the steering wheel turn. Okay, I went ahead and put the clothes over. It's kind of annoying. You can't do it though. Yeah, but yeah, I have to get the cape over. Shirt over, Velcro the shirt. You don't have to do that. You don't have to Velcro it right now. You can if you want though. And this is the Antronic is. Oh, there's a picture right there. Doesn't help though. I'm trying to know if you have the collar up or not. But anyways, next step, take the bottom piece of the steering wheel base. There's two little holes in there. You want those to go over. Did that one go over? Okay, yeah, that one did. Ow. Okay. Now, this wire. So, take this, have the wire go running out of the back of this, which the back's where this big hole is. Okay. And then there's two bigger plastic notches. You want this go through there. We should, yeah, through the hole. Then there's two little plastic notches, and you'll want it to sit in those, just like that. Now, it's kind of hard to get to, but there's little screw holes in there. One there, one on the other side. You want to put two of these screws in there. Let me do that real quick. I'll be right. Okay, let me be honest. I actually had never done that part of his setup before. I just kind of let it sit there because I was kind of in a hurry to look at him. That kind of sucks. Completely gonna be honest. Okay, next step. Get the bottom and the top of the steering wheel. Make sure the backs are facing the right way. I messed this up my first time setting them up. And just snap like this in. And yes, you can remove this. Just be extra. Alright. Be extra careful when you remove it. Alright. Now the front of the steering wheel, which is where all the green stuff is, and there's the labels, the holes. There's holes. There you will put the green skull and then flip it over. It's gonna get windy, so hopefully you can still hear me okay. Then the wires run through there. You want the holes facing the sides. Then in the square snap lock it in, squeeze the two together. And just for extra stability, take these screws. One will go here. This is way easier. This is exposed. Get it kind of tight. You don't have to get really tight. Actually, go ahead and get it really tight. I didn't think this thing would actually get tight. It does. Get it as tight as you physically can. If you're just like ready something, yeah, don't do that. We do not need you to break it. And then, see that wire's hanging out? Yeah, this shouldn't go anywhere. That's actually, yeah, these screws I've never dealt with before. So that's kind of nice. Let's take your cotter pin out. And then make sure you have the top facing up and attach the steering wheel column, the steering wheel, to K. Making sure the hole on top lines up. Now put the cotter pin back through. Okay, now take your P pieces, each side, they'll just go on, it will snap lock. I already took this part and screws are broken, so I'm going to try to attempt to do this real quick. Alright, now I'll show you. Yeah, I'll talk about that more, what I just had to do. Anyways, this will clip in. Doesn't matter which way it goes. Actually, it might. Okay, yeah, there you go. Now push that in. Then you would do the same thing on the other side, did not remove the other side. And now take your cues. Okay, let's take the arms. And these are designed to turn, so just push them in, and it has full rotation still. And taking them out, you kind of have to pull them out and then re-screw those back on. That's how the P's are too. I'll talk about that, like I said, later. And these are R's in a way, which are in the top portion of the steering wheel. Just like that. The big B, there you go. Get out of here. Okay. Now, put the cape on. So my phone's gonna die. I'll finish this video up when it charges. But I'm gonna finish the setup part now. So what it is put the cape on, put the hat on. Kind of put these little pins through here, and plug in the wires. One coming from there. You run that through here. Both you run through the hole and plug it into there. Then next, you'll see I'll be doing the demo. Sorry about that. My phone did die. I'm back a little later, but so that's what I do. So the next steps were take the front, some big Velcro in there, Velcro that up, and put these connecting things there. Those are really just for looks. Put the cape on, tie it in the front, then put the hat on, Velcro front and back. Okay. Make sure you have K wires running through the center column, and then attach it back. Make sure your control box is all set, and plug it in. 1 second. Come on. Okay. Plug the 6 screw in, and make sure the adapter comes connected now. So make sure you touch it. Anyways, here it goes.
Welcome, lost soul. Prepare yourself for the journey, or I'll be swift as the tides that come in to take you away by the hand of darkness that arrives without
There are 2
warning
phrases.
before the break of day.
One more.
Abandon ship, it's sink or swim in the river of death.
Okay, let's turn them off. So now I get to the review portion. I'll say it. Xantron is cool. There's a few cons of it. He's overpriced. No matter how cool he gets, he's only overpriced. Yeah, as I get into it. Setup is just the bottom base is huge. I mean, this base, he is not going anywhere. I mean, like, I'm trying to push him backwards. He's just sliding, like, stand forward. And the center column is nice. It's a little loose, but it's, I mean, you really can't pull out because of how it's connecting there. Those 2 screws being in there makes it a lot more secure. See what those, this whole thing. This is nice. The clothes, I love the clothes. The clothes are such nice quality. Like, that's so nice. The innerlay is pretty nice too. It's pretty nice. The pant legs, which you can't see, those are pretty nice also. And like that, like, they did not need to put the pant legs in, but if this thing moves at all, I mean, the damn thing moves from the wind, you see from the side, you see the pant legs. So I like how this Velcro's though. The head is vinyl. which I really like. Love that the head's final. Sorry. Mouth movement's pretty good. It's not anything extreme, obviously. All the hair looks great. The color scheme's also. Now it's not neon, which I know a lot of people are sad about. Sensors right there, which it's not bad placement. Not at all. It'll act at little kids. How I'm gonna put this thing together, I will have to change that a little bit, but that's fine though. Make it kind of a foam pirate ship to go around him in the haunt. Some complaints I have about him is how his arms in these pegs connect. So they connect good, but in order to get them out, you have to like rip the screws out because you can't disconnect it unless you go inside the steering wheel. You can't do that. That's the biggest complaint. I don't really have many complaints about him though. Yeah, he's cool. And sees the supports back here, nice, and those are not. They don't hurt him at all. He looks good from all angles. I mean, the steering wheel does kind of look funky. Yeah. Make sure his column's all the way against his body though, because those pegs will get caught on him. The arms look good for just having foam and no metal armature at all. And this move good. I mean, that's a plus. Yeah. Really though. I mean, great animatronic. I don't have many issues with him. Price being $350 is a lot to ask for. He is decently high quality. It's just blow mold. It's not even very thick blow mold. Also, like, it's really squishy blow mold. And the vinyl head's cool, but he only has 3 animations: the same wheel turns, head moves, and head mouth moves. One thing I really did not, it's really hard to see in the dark, is the lighting. So he has lights in the eyes, but he also has external light coming from here. As you kind of seen that demo. One there, one over there. Blue lights shine on him. Looks super cool in the dark. This picture on his instructions kind of shows what it looks like. Super cool. I love the lighting on him. Anyways, guess thanks for watching. I should say, I do recommend him. If you have the money, I would get him. If you have a coupon, great. Amazing. If you don't, hey, it's okay. I didn't use a coupon in him. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching.